Hello guys, how are you doing today? Tolu here, and we're just going to talk about a trade that I took, but not just because I took it, but because it's an interesting one, and we can still take advantage of it in the future. Now, this instrument here is gold. If you look at what we have in front of us, this is gold, and if you are not aware, gold is a safe haven, meaning that whenever there's crisis, especially like in the world that we have now, gold will be bought heavily, right? I mean heavily, meaning that people will be rushing to buy gold whenever there's issues like this pandemic that we have. Now, looking at what we have here, we have our levels. You know, we always say your key levels are key. Sorry about that. Your key levels are important, and that's why we need to understand the whole support and resistance that we have here. Now, once you understand this, you'll know where the market is coming back to so that you can place an entry there. You can see the markings I'm pointing out. You notice that the markings always have one side where it's acting as support and the other side is acting as resistance. Here resistance, here support. Now you have this as resistance, and then did it act as support? Okay, no it didn't. Well, as we have here as resistance, 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 look over here, we had it as support, support, support. Now, this was a no-brainer trade, of course, because of what was happening in the world, what has been happening in the world, brother. And then looking over here, we have resistance, resistance, and then when the market broke out to this upside here, it came back here. This was for this week, by the way. It came back here on Tuesday. Yes, I believe on Tuesday. That was 3 days ago, on the 7th of July. As it came back here, look at the reaction that we got to this area. Now, one thing I need to state is that it is an area and not a price point. Now, as much as we have these horizontal lines, you can see them, horizontal lines, is an area. So you can as well use a rectangle to map out your area of support and resistance. Another thing now is that these areas tend to act as flip zones. When we say flip zones, we mean that it can easily act as support and then later act as resistance. So once you understand these things, you know the one to pay attention to for the day or for the week. It is simply for you to restructure yourself, or rather position yourself like I did over here, and I placed a buy here, and when it got to this level, I got out for about 380 pips. You can see where the price is reacting to over here now. It's trying to push higher, and that's because this is an area of resistance and then it's acting as support. I didn't enter here. I don't trade Fridays based on my trading journal. But let me explain something now. Let me quickly explain something, and I'm going to explain based on the reason why I got out over here. Now, when the market got here, first of all, I was actually expecting it to push higher. You can see that we have more or less gotten to the 1800 level that people have been calling for weeks now. Now we're there. But then I noticed weakness. Based on these candles that we have, you can see the shadows, right? I noticed weakness. You can also see these candles, small candles. And then when it came back here again, I decided, let me get out at this new resistance. And even if it push higher, no problem, at least I made something. And then we'll see how it goes. And what happened? Where I got out, the market came back to this area of support. And then I could have easily entered here to buy again. But I didn't, because I don't trade Fridays and it's not my style. I'll wait for Monday to see how the market opens, if it opens with gaps or whatever the case might be, and then reposition myself again. Maybe most likely for buy to see whether I can take it up. There's one thing you also need to know, is that as much as it's a safe haven and we're having crisis, it doesn't mean that the price cannot still drop down to an area of former resistance for us to now buy there. So no matter what the case is, it's for us to pay attention, have your directional bias for the week or for the day or for the month or whatever the case might be, and then trade accordingly. Gold is an instrument that is heavily bought now because of the world pandemic, and then we might be going back to lockdown. And if we go back to lockdown, gold will be bought some more, and then to appreciate some more. So we need to understand these little things, and I said let me just share this information with you so that against next week, we'll see whether we can get any position of gold and then see whether we can make money, right? 380 pips, even if you are using one mini or whatever standard lot size or whatever lot size you are using, of course, it will still add up at the end of the day. And you don't need too many trades. You don't need too many trades, trust me. Now, if this analysis that we have done based on the fundamentals and the technicals, if it has been helpful to you, sorry, I seem to be a bit hungry. If this information has been helpful to you, then what should you do? Subscribe and hit the bell notification so that once we post another one, you get the alert. And then you can also ask questions below and also click the like button, and then we'll get back to you. Right? Enjoy your weekend. Today is the 10th of July. It's a Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Of course, we'll see you same time next week. Goodbye from now, and thank you for paying attention. Goodbye.